Have you seen The Social Dilemma? Go ahead and post in the comments below if you've seen that and what you think about it. Let me show you the dirty little secrets that let you use that artificial intelligence controlling our lives to your advantage. Hey, what's up guys? Trevor here, Hollywood editor turned full-time realtor and video coach. On this channel, I teach realtors and business owners to create better videos so they can grow their business and sell more stuff like houses. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button right down there and whack the bell so you are sure to catch my future content so you can stay current on all things video and social media. Oh, one more thing. I'm having some self-esteem issues about this beard, so I don't know if I should shave it or keep it for future videos and stuff. I mean, it's almost winter, it's cold. Let me know in the comments if I should shave it or keep it, and also give me a like for my self-esteem, please. Every time you open YouTube, it's collecting data on you. Yes, YouTube is spying on you. It knows what you watch, how long you watch it, how long you're on YouTube, what you like, what you dislike, what you're commenting on. And it uses that data to plunge you down the rabbit hole by suggesting videos on the side of your screen on desktop and under the video on mobile to keep you watching more videos. And it gets better and better with every second you spend on YouTube. You know how you went on YouTube to look up that plumbing video on how to fix your sink, and 3 hours later the sink's not fixed, it's 10 o'clock at night and you should be climbing in bed and you wonder where the time went? Yeah, that's the AI controlling your life. And there is literally almost nothing you can do about it. And since almost none of us have the willpower to fight that brilliant artificial intelligence, why don't we exploit it and learn how we can use it to our advantage so we can send people down a rabbit hole that will give them value. Now, I don't mean to do this for devious purposes. I mean, if you have something of value to share with your audience and you know it's going to help them with their problems, help them solve problems, then I think it's okay to use that artificial intelligence, the YouTube algorithm, as people like to call it, to our advantage. Let me show you how. YouTube cares about one thing: keeping people watching videos. YouTube's a company, they make money by selling ads, and if you're spending more time on YouTube, they can sell more ads and make more money. We could talk about click-through rate and watch time and session time and average view duration, metrics that are available to you through YouTube Studio, but let's just keep it simple. YouTube wants you to click and watch, click and watch, click and watch. That's it. If you can get people to click on your videos and watch them, YouTube, the artificial intelligence, the algorithm, will reward you by sending more people down the rabbit hole that you've created just for them. So if people click on your videos at a higher rate than other videos, and they watch your videos for a longer percentage of time than other videos, YouTube is going to reward you by sharing your videos with more people. Your channel is going to grow, your subscriber count is going to grow, and you're going to sell more stuff like houses if you happen to be a realtor watching this video. To make people click, everybody talks about title and thumbnail, which are super important. We're going to talk about that in a second. But you got to think about this before that time. You've got to start with an idea. I'm talking about an idea that is going to engage people, get them to watch something they're searching for, something they're interested in. You might think, oh, people really want to learn about title, what title is. I'm going to make a video about title. But if nobody cares about it and nobody's searching for it and it's not something that'll keep people interested, it's not a video you should make. Secondly, if they're worried about title and you're a real estate agent, they're probably already in escrow and probably already have a real estate agent, so you can't even help them. So why would you make that video? You've probably heard of a very successful YouTuber by the name of Mr. Beast. He's a 22-year-old kid with 45 million subscribers, worth about $18 million. When he was younger, he thought, I can make videos on YouTube and be happy or not be happy. He was obsessed with YouTube, and even though he comes across as a regular guy, don't underestimate him. He is brilliant with the way he puts out content on YouTube. In fact, a lot of the things I'm sharing with you today come from what I've learned from Mr. Beast. What does this very successful YouTuber do to make sure that he creates videos that people are interested in, that are going to be engaging and keep people watching? He spends an hour a day, or at least he tries to, thinking about ideas for his future videos. Imagine the ideas you'd come up with if you were intentional and spent that much time thinking about video ideas. I know everybody thinks they don't have time. Well, dude, put down the remote, Put down the social media while you're driving. Spend some time thinking about ideas that are maybe a little bit different than what everybody else in your market's trying to do. Once you have that killer idea that you know will keep people's jaws gaped wide open for the entire duration of your video, you need to see if your gut was right and find out if people are actually interested in that topic and if they are actually searching for that idea. The way you do that is with something called keyword research. Not going to cover keyword research in any detail here, but there is a free tool called TubeBuddy that will help you with keyword research. There's a link for it down below in the description. Also, I have a free webinar where I talk about keyword research and tell you how to get started with keyword research to find ideas that will get more views and get you more business. The webinar is at videosecretswebinar.com. You should totally check it out after watching this video. Once you have that killer idea, you have to make them click. And how do you do that? With the title and thumbnail. Often people will spend all this time making a great video and put no thought into the title or thumbnail, and the video could be amazing, but if nobody clicks on it, nobody's going to know how amazing it is. So you have to spend time on the title and thumbnail. Let me just give you a quick tutorial on titles. A title should contain a keyword phrase that you have identified as something that people are actually searching for. That's a keyword phrase of 2 to 4 words. Next, it should be something that is actually solving a problem. People go to YouTube to get problems solved. What problem are you solving for them? After that keyword phrase in the title of 2 to 4 words, it's a really good idea to include an emotional trigger in the title, something that's going to be enticing. Now, let's say you're a realtor and you're making a neighborhood tour video about a neighborhood called Mountain Valley. That's where I grew up. My mom still lives there. Now, you could just call it Mountain Valley, or you could call it something more interesting like Living in Mountain Valley, What Everyone is Afraid to Tell You. How much more enticing is that? It's like you almost just gotta know what are the deep dark secrets of Mountain Valley. Trevor used to live there. Whatever it is, you gotta make them click. Now, here's the thing. If you're gonna create a title that is maybe a little clickbaity, which I'm all for as long as you deliver on whatever the title says. So don't put something in the title that is not related to the content, and don't put anything in the title that you cannot deliver on. For more info on creating great titles, just click on that link right up there. If you've been into video or social media for any length of time, you've heard of Gary Vaynerchuk. He says the single most valuable asset of any business right now is attention. And there is a lot of competition for attention. Think about YouTube specifically. You go to YouTube, you go to your homepage, that's the first page you see when you enter YouTube, and your attention is being blasted with these beautiful, shiny, well thought out thumbnails for pages and pages and pages. What are you going to do to make your thumbnail stand out amidst all of that competition? Your thumbnail is critical to the success of your videos and ultimately to the success of your business. You must spend time creating engaging thumbnails. Now, you don't have to do it yourself. There are plenty of companies that will create awesome thumbnails for you for a really reasonable price. But if you want to do it yourself, you can use programs like Canva. I've got a video on how to do that right up there. You can check it after this video. And I'm not going to give you a full tutorial on creating awesome thumbnails, but here's some quick tips for creating thumbnails that will make people click. Number 1, consider using colors that contrast with YouTube's colors. YouTube's like black, white, red. Use different colors. The reason for that is you don't want your thumbnail to get lost in all of the colors around you. You want to stand out. Number 2, be intentional with your thumbnail. Use a photograph. Don't just take a screen grab of your video after the fact. Think about your thumbnail before you shoot the video and take the photograph of the thumbnail before you shoot the video. Use your iPhone, doesn't matter, use a camera, but take an intentional photograph. A lot of times people forget about the thumbnail, so just put it on your lens cap or on the back of your camera. Take thumbnail so you'll never forget again. Next, thumbnails with expressive faces get more clicks than other kinds of thumbnails. So you should probably use an expressive or animated face, probably of you, for all or most of your thumbnails. 2 faces has also proven to work very well. Remember this, most YouTube content, in fact for my channel I think about 52% of my videos are watched on a smartphone. That means that videos are small and thumbnails are really, really small. One thing you can do to make your thumbnail stand out is to add a little bit of sharpening. That means extra focus. You want to add more sharpening than you think because the thumbnails are so small. If you blew it up, it would probably look terrible, but little it's going to look good and stand out. You also want to oversaturate it. That means add a little more brightness, a little more pop to the colors so that yours stands out from the rest of the thumbnails that you're competing with. Thumbnails with words on them tend to do better than thumbnails without words on them. You want to add probably 2 to 4 words max, really big. Remember, thumbnails are tiny, so when it's down here, if you got little tiny words and lots of text, nobody's gonna be able to read it. And you also want to use words that complement the title, but don't repeat the title. Some people like Mr. Beast, spend hours on their thumbnails. How long did you spend on your last thumbnail? You've got that great idea. You've got that killer title, that amazing thumbnail, and they're gonna click, but they gotta watch your video. YouTube's most important metric by far is watch time. How long people watch your videos. If you make them click, but they get bored in the first 5 seconds, they're gonna bounce. People have very short attention spans. You need to get people to watch all or most of your videos. In fact, if you can get them watching at least half of your videos, you're gonna kill it. Here are a couple quick tips on that. Number 1, you need to hook them within the first 5 seconds of the video. Don't ramble, don't start with some boring intro. Nobody wants to watch your intros. Hook them immediately. Tell them what they're gonna get. If you're making a video on how to buy a house with 3% down, just say, in this video, I'm gonna show you how to buy a house with 3% down. You want them to stick around to the end of the video. So you want to tease them, give them a reason to stick around. You want to include a payoff in every one of your videos. Near the top, you could say something for that 3% down video. Some of you may actually qualify for a loan that you can get with only 1% down. Stick around at the end of the video to see if you qualify. Say something like that. I mean, if it's something you can deliver on. Then just give it to them, man. Give them the information. Do not ramble. Do not over-explain. Get to the point. Drive through them quickly. And at the end of the video, don't go, hey, thanks for watching. You know, it's been great. Here's all my content. Just end it, man. Give them the information. Quick call to action. Boom, end. You don't have to tell them everything about a topic. Make the video about them, not about you. Do outline your script in advance so you're not rambling. Do tell interesting and relevant stories to keep them engaged, but keep them short. There's more that goes into creating the perfect video script. In fact, I cover that in my free webinar, which I mentioned before. The link is down below. You're gonna wanna check that out so you can dial in the perfect video script. When you are done with your video and it's all edited, watch it. Anything that's boring, delete. If you're bored, I promise they're gonna get bored way before you. Then watch it with somebody else, maybe your significant other. Watch their face. When you see them tuning out, probably boring, chuck it. Think of it this way. There should be no dull moments in your videos. You should be delivering value, interest, or entertainment in every single second of your video. If not, they're gonna be gone. Remember, they've got billions and billions of hours of other content they could be watching. Let's talk about gear for 5 seconds. Your gear doesn't matter. If you've got one of these, dude, you're golden. That's all you need. Mr. Beast, that kid, he got 100,000 subscribers with an iPhone 5. I'll bet you your phone's better than that. Here's more advice from that 22-year-old kid. Make videos that are fun for you to make, things that are interesting to you, things that you are passionate about. If you don't care about the content, believe me, your viewers are going to instantly sense that and they'll be gone. They'll be using some other real estate agent. He also says, do the stuff you love and just outsource the rest. If you don't like editing, then hire somebody. There's lots of options that you can get for very reasonable prices to hire editors to edit your videos if you don't want to do it. Here's a few ninja tips. Number 1, add an end screen. Plan for the end of your video. Have another video for them to watch that is related to the one they just watched and say, hey, check out this video to learn about X, Y, and Z right here. That'll keep them watching more of your videos. In fact, I've got a video on how to add an end screen right up there, so check it out. You can also add a comment to your video, then right-click over on the right side on those 3 dots and choose pin. You can pin it to the top so it stays at the top and have that comment contain a link to maybe your best video that you want them to watch. Drive traffic to that best video that's gonna help your channel grow. You want to share your video on every social media platform you're active on, and you want to email it to your entire database. The first 24 hours matter most, so you want to get your video out in front of as many people as possible, as quickly as possible, and that's gonna help it grow over the long run. Can't think of any video ideas? You're in luck. I've created a video on how to find unlimited video ideas no matter what niche you're in, right up there. Make sure you subscribe right down there so you catch my future content. I can't wait to see the AI stick your sweet videos on my homepage and force me to watch them.